Welcome to a new Heatmyser YouTube video. I just finished a live stream over at twitch.tv/Heatmyser, link in the description. Thank you so much for finding this video, however you may have happened upon it. Please, if you'd like to further support the channel, drop a like, and maybe even consider subscribing on our road to 1,000 subs in 2024. Today we're going to be looking at the 7th of February 2024 update for old school RuneScape titled Pole 80 Wilderness Changes and More. Seems to be a quite short update this week, but we will regardless be going through it and seeing what is on the docket. I have gone ahead and answered the poll questions that they put in today, which included a few things regarding the new zombie axe, the new perilous moon sword, the Thorax hammers, and that new recoil thing that they, we voted on all those things. Make sure you check out that video as well. I think it's a YouTube short. We can actually go ahead and log in and we can look at what I voted as well while we're at it. But first, let's get into the video. So first, it's time, Scapers. Pole 80 update is here. Click here to show the change log. Made changes to the loot tables. Oh wow, this is the quick Pole 80 changes. Made changes to loot tables for Venadatus, Callisto, and Vedion, replacing lower value drops with higher value ones and providing more consistent loot overall. Increase the minimum percentage of regular loot given to the top 10 players in a fight against Venadatus, Callisto, or Vedion from 15 to 25%. The multi-combat wilderness bosses now drop pets as an improved rate compared to their single combat alternatives. Spindle now drops supplies more frequently. Improved rewards from the Muddy Chest. Added a small chance to obtain Laren's keys from the Muddy Chest. Oh, whoa, that's pretty cool. Improved the Chaos Elementals loot. Improved Scorpio's loot. Improved the Rogue's Chest loot. Increased the XP from unlocking Rogue's Chests from 100 to roughly 700. Wow, what the heck? When the activate function for the Dragonfire Shield and the operate function on the Dragonfire Ward and Ancient Wyvern Shield now only give defense XP in both PvM and PvP. In the update to the Lava Dragons model. Here we go. Other changes. Perfect Leviathan now only requires you to complete 5 perfect kills without leaving the instance rather than 5 consecutive perfect kills. Whisper and Duke's Speed Chaser and Speedrunner times have been made 5 seconds more lenient? No way. What? Leviathan's lightning attack now launches 1 tick later if the player is above 25 HP, consistent with its behavior prior to last week's update. Did not know that. Increased the chance to receive an emblem from a bounty rate from 1 in 15 to 1 in 10. XP lamps obtained via the Bounty Hunter shop now provide more XP. A message will now appear before using XP in the Bounty Hunter shop to make it clear that claiming XP in bulk rewards extra XP, as in Soul Wars and Pest Control. Bounty Hunter weapons and armor can now be used in the POH house dummy. The cooldown of the Dragonfire Ward and Ancient Wyvern Shield special effect is now displayed on the buff bar on the C++ client. Fix the pathing issue causing players to get stuck in the Hollowed Sepulcher. I think I've seen that picture on Reddit. Group Ironman can now open a shared instance at Scurious. Cool. Scurious now appears in the correct position in the collection log menu. Players are now rewarded XP more reliably when working together to fix the Piscarilius cranes. All right. PvP rotation, and here we go. Venadatus, Callisto, and Vedion. The Wildy bosses got a big update last year. There's room for a few more changes to make them more popular. Many of these changes are permanent to make these bosses feel more worthwhile to kill in groups. That being said, some changes to loot, which should help things feel a little more consistent and less like some regular drops are so high valued you only bank when you score a big drop. Okay. Our first change is to increase the minimum loot from 15 to 25 for the top 10 players in a given fight against the wilderness boss. In short, this means you have that if you have 9, that makes 9 mates take on the boss. You'll get a whopping 250% loot between the lot of you. Alternatively, wow, that's pretty cool. If you're more risk adverse than the rest of your party and dealing less damage while in your group, you'll still walk away with enough loot to make it worth your while. We've also improved the drop rate for pets from 1 in 2k to 1 in 1.5k. This chance is split proportionally between all participants, so A solo kill results in a higher chance to attain a new friend. Very awesome. They dropped the drop rates for pets. That's so sweet for me, having only the Chaos Ellie wilderness pet. Very happy to hear that. As you may have guessed from previous few paragraphs, our aim is to provide consistent profit, but we're also trying to dilute supply drops to minimize the impact of their value by that minimum loot buff on top. Accordingly, we've added new drops to all 3 bosses. Venomous now has Wilderness Crab, Teleports, Dragon Daggers, Battle Stabs, Rune Plate Bodies, Rune Square Shields, and Mystic Air Staves. Callisto now has Wilderness Crab Tallies, Mystic Robe Tops, Bottoms, Rune Kite Shields, Rune Plate Bodies, and Mystic Earth Staves. Vedian now has Wilderness Crab Tallies, Mystic Robe Tops and Bottoms, Rune Full Helms, and Mystic Water and Fire Staves. Little bit of a change up in the loot table. Love to see it. Moving away from the big 3, Spindle Supplies. Supply drops have also been made more consistent, which should enable players to enjoy longer trips to her lair if they are not too scared, of course. Scorpio. From one arachnid to another, let's talk about Scorpio. This boss is extremely easy to kill, but these fast and fun fights are offset by having to trudge all the way up to the northern tip of the wilderness to fight her, and it's in multi-combat to boot. To counter this, we've given Scorpio's loot table a much-needed update. Rather than hitting you with another list, here's a screenshot showing off what 10k Scorpio kills might look like following today's update. Not bad. 16 mil? 10k. 10k. That's a lot of sandwiches. Pretty decent. But doesn't it seem like something missing? Something a little more unique? We have just a little something in mind we'll be sharing with you very soon. Yeah, where the hell is the pet? While you wait, why not head to the Scorpio pet and flex those fighting muscles? Make sure to bring your Blighted Ice Sex, and as always, don't risk anything you're not willing to lose. Chaos Ellie just a little bit eastward. Chaos Ellie, Tentacle Cloud, build of Undercooked Spaghetti, whatever. Actually, it's okay. Along with Scorpio, that kind of builder boss. Loot upgrade, making the wrist. Cool. Alright, Rogue's Chest. The Rogue's Castle is a perfect weekend getaway. If you don't mind contending with the Rogues, that is, fight your way past them to gain access to the Rogue's Chest filled with ill-gotten loot. Given the profitability of the other thieving methods and the risk to inherit to breaking into a castle full of hardened criminals, we decided to improve this loot table too. I love that. A new avenue for thieving, which provides loot. I've never done this. Is it like somewhat like less click intensive as well? We might have to try this out because they've given us better loot, hard clue chance, and they've increased the XP rate. What? 200k XP per hour if you're like uninterrupted? That's amazing. Whoa! Okay. I really like this. I like this. I like that they're revigorating. They're like going into wilderness, and they're making it so like going in as a team is more profitable. So maybe like botting isn't. And I know people are worried about like botting, the issue there with like why would they add updates to content that could be easily botted? But then you like if you look at it with the idea that like everything's easily bottable now, and like everything is botted heavily, it's like then you think okay, well maybe you're right. This is a good update. Rogue's Chest is really cool. I like the overall buff, and the nerf to the pet drop rate is great. The buff to make trips last longer and more loot is just I mean, I'm not going to complain considering I have a lot of wilderness content in the future to do. And now the other poll 80 changes. We've improved the loot from Muddy Chest, including a rare chance to obtain Blighted Supplies and learn its key. If you've got a stack of keys in the bank, why not see if you can convert them into a Dagonhide piece or two? Activate Function Dragon. Yep. Lava Dragons. Okay, so this is what they look like now. I gotta see this in game. They got 2 fire capes on their backs. Okay. That's pretty cool. Other changes. Yep, we talked about this. Some scariest stats. Alright. And we talked about it. One more thing that I'd like to do is go over what I voted and how I feel about what I voted. So we made a quick YouTube short where I quickly went through. I voted yes to the zombie axe, which I'm very excited for, though I have a max main. I still am excited to see how it slots in with the rest. And then I also said, okay, this one has some debate. I voted the shields for the echo crystals, which is like the AoE recoil effect. But we talked about it on stream today, and honestly, Guardian boots might be better but I don't know. It's a toss up. It's really a toss up. My gut was to go with the shields, but the guts are so like, you know, you never have a shield in the game. But if you Guardian boots were somewhat good, you know, maybe you could like swap them out if you don't have prims yet. They could be a good alternative to wearing with, you know, instead of dragon boots in some spots. Maybe. Question 3, sulfur blades. I'm very excited for. Easy yes. And then question 4. It was a quick poll this week. Already 60k votes. Easy yes here. For the Thorax Hammer, double hit splat. It won't change DPS, but it'll just make them feel so much better. Alright, and that's it. It's been a good Wednesday. I had a good stream today, guys. Once again, if you did manage to watch this entire video, I appreciate it. I love going through the recaps on update day. And today's one was pretty cool, considering I have a lot of wilderness content to do, and I've been kind of dabbling in it. It's going to be hot and popular these next couple of weeks for sure, but that's, you know, that might be fun. That might provide us with some interesting content on the channel. Once again, if you made it this far in the video, please give it a like. Consider subscribing. Maybe even follow me on Twitch. Link is in the description. I also have a Discord. Link in the description. I love you guys. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, day, night, whatever it is. Peace out.